Before the beginning, before the voice that said, "Let there be light," there was sound. Before time and space, before life, before death, before science and consciousness, before religion and money, before language and art, before love and hate, before the eternal past and the infinite future, there was, is, and forever will be sound.
This is a journey into sound. A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value.
Up the volume.
The music just turns me on.
We're killing the slave master's plans. Cause the slaves in Babylon cannot buy land. My fam was stolen from Africa. John knows we jinx like the Sphinx. Black reparations by any means necessary. Fuck with some things. So I start my mission against the evil president, asking people, do you even lift your feeble intelligence? I want power. I used to be a dreadlock drug dealer, deliver weed or shrooms or love whenever anyone needs it. I used to roll up hydro blunts. The high was lovely. Stop trying to get rich is less likely for an excessive drug fiend. But now I'm flying on life's love and light bliss. A real saint creating trust amongst tyrants. So my world must now rise and shine. Find my tribe, then build a sacred shrine for the greatest rhyme. So I rock on a beat, Queen Street's Imperial King, feeling out of place on this planet of sin. I represent level breakers, clever, gentle, rebel, ghetto saviors, experimental, fearless, devilish spirits, queer accepting weird shit. Go tell the neighbors quick, the love that's coming, it's a gift so big. Prepare your lives for a paradise paradigm shift. Cause I don't like to dream about going to heaven, so I manifested it myself inside my soul's perfection. I'm so paid in full of universal wisdom, I could buy spaceships from Rothschilds. Rhyme shepherd by the god Rakim Allah. Now Mindbender's in the 1% of the greatest of all time.
You make me feel so good. The music just turns me on.
By Excelsior's magic light, sparkling and darkening Alexandria's fires, whitewashing the black holes that swallowed the chance for tomorrow's advancement. Onward now, sadly the masses have forgotten all the planets I've conquered. Too caught up in modern glamorized drama, so I strategize farther, deeper, darker on how we'll make Atlantis rise. No Aquaman disguise, still cause splashing crushes and trapped in fly moms and daughters slash black half Frankenstein monster that crafted rhymes for the bastard child of destiny's mastermind. Cast a diamond spell to capture nights till hell on Earth's afterlife. My self-destruction's appetite doesn't lust for your number one class of bride while endorsing matrimony's fratricide. I don't believe any slave masters lie. He categorized our captured tribes, pacified us, tranquilized trust, savage might, evangelized guns, established shadow science on an inner light darkening hierarchy that assigned all our kindred skin flesh, so-called black and white. Now fools value racist state if they can, trying to expand their mind. But the heart that's hidden is the hardest part of existence to constructively, critically analyze. Like the cloud of death around the blessed brother Malcolm X, I'm asking why as the planet dies. Do you know any intergalactic Christ martyrs? Kill your future, time is a lie. Move to the truth first, kill your past sins like they never even happened. Now has all the power, black future. Kill your future. Time is a lie. Move to the truth first. Kill your past sins like they never even happened. Now has the power. Blow. Kill your future. Jump off the grid. Burn your ID. How will you live? Choose who you might be. Erase all your past. Embrace every chance. Invade heaven fast. Any place devils can't fuck with your soul. No money or gold or corrupted control. All hustles get exposed. Violence tiny. Mankind rising. Alliance so psychic. Smash every cell phone. Kill your future. Time is an illusion. Move to the truth first. Kill your past sins like Jesus never even happened. Wow, let all your power out. Kill the future. Evolution's beautiful, the witness come to life. No savage killer, no other side. No caterpillar, no butterfly. Guns are primitive, how can you use every enemy and villain now to eventually achieve unlimited power? Devour your own greed at Godspeed. Grab a superhero by the throat, choke him and ask, do you bleed? We need extreme anarchy, steal 1% of property, reset the economy globally, and be freed by the death of electric technology. Express the depth of my molecular essence, injecting impact energy without my identity present. Forever neglecting the hellish deception of weapons. Where do we go when we die? The most high irrelevant question. This is the depth of pretending any human is separate. Kill a motherfucking future to see a new world and heavens connected. Every lesson reflected in the presence of the present. Let go of the grasp of the past at last. It's infinity's ending.
Do you like jokes?
I like jokes.
Do you want to hear the world's greatest shit joke? Your life.
People nowadays are so sensitive. With global warmers boiling the oil in their melted skin. Jordan Peterson's a sleazy ogre who only sees men and women. Sending to prison for PhD tuition in transgender vendor thickets. Or get addicted to wicked, trolling, hidden, refresh your hell existence every 7 minutes. I like your joke called your life. It keeps my sense of humor in heaven and my inner devil giggling. Where is Lee Harvey Oswald? Now that his country needs him. Impeach the pussy grabbing boogeyman with a She-Hulk assault. Ball squeezing. What a time to nearly die to be alive. Choose your politician by penis size. A firing squad for the police of ICE would not make baby Jesus cry. Read your rights, puny human who whines. If you had any rights left, go to comatose sleep. Good night, kid. Try not to shit and wet the bed. It's my duty to deliver your soul blissful true peace. I give it a given a clip spitting from twin chrome Uzis. Every 69 minute of my life is a tripping kicking movie. If the stench of perfection is too offensive, feel free to lick the booty. Nowadays are so sensitive. With global warmers boiling the oil in their melted skin. Bruce V is a good creep who only sees men and women sending to prison for PhD tuition in transgender vendor thinking. I'll get addicted to wicked troll and hidden. Refresh your hell existence every 7 minutes. I like the joke called your life. It keeps my sense of humor in heaven and my inner devil giggling. 1 out of every 17 humans is online in a nude scene. I ain't too proud to beg profusely for one JPEG of Mariah Carey's fleshy boobies. And I ain't petty unless it's heavy on a sweaty Betty Cooper in a menage a trois with Veronica. Ayo, you better go spread some rumors. And then get a medical crew to rescue the dude with his genitals wedged in a computer. From spending his weekends pretending to be a 10-year-old Japanese schoolgirl. You never know who is on the other end whenever you're sending a message. First you send a nudes that words are terrible. Whoops, it's the feds. You're getting arrested. People nowadays are so sensitive. With global warmers boiling the oil in their melted skin. Donald Trump's a vomit drunk who only sees men and women. Sending to prison for PhD tuition in transgender vendor thinking. Or get addicted to wicked trolling hidden professional hell existence every 7 minutes. I like the joke out your life. It keeps a sense of humor in heaven and my inner devil giggling. When life gives you lemons, Go full Beyonce. Over gold to Sophie Brousseau, by OVO God Drake. You Kanye shark jump into ungodly swamp scum and just open tasted sharp pain, facing more than lingerie. Celebrities are just like me and you, except they go pee and poo in a gold ceiling room. Is it more interesting to see them scream or puke? Don't leave a clue if you know the answer. People need to be confused, or is that amused? I forgot the plot yet again. Just chop up my balls to November rain from an evaporating drop of success and fame. A generation lost in a modern Game of Thrones when it comes to the decay of morals. A world star on a daily show, we're causing pain to joke. Full money erotic display on a comic view stage. Mind fuck like talking to my brain and say, are you not entertained?
Motherfucker.
Life, at its best, is an infinite realm of all your dreams. But they don't want to tell you that. Doubt, hesitation, insecurity, lack of faith. Remove these feelings from your soul, and the world is yours.
It's yours.
New formations born again to the origin through exploration. Transcend, bend, warp, distort, teleport to the end, then begin again. Infinites and differences, vast aircraft and arts apart. Hip-hop redefinition, permanent impressive rhythm, murderous to skepticism and pessimism by them who don't accept or respect our existence. Disconnected intellects neglect the emphasis on the quest for wisdom. Speech figurines in action affirmative, terrestrial extra vision. Seeing demons needing reasons for exceeding, breeding or being deceiving heathens. Believing in the Jesus and angels entangled in painful angles. Cradled between unstable disgracefuls and willing and able faithfuls. No ordo, just KO at KO. Killing the age-old fables for payloads. But with this one, it's felt it's pleasing like nothing else. Anything goes and everything grows when seizing the timetable of contents. Multiply complex conscience, then make your brain grow until it's fatal. Then say your fucking self because I say so. See a direct facial shot, something hot and sticky. Coming on ya, plus it's good for digestion. Why question rhyme sessions that conjure songbird monsters that conquer the sky high mad bomber and launcher of rockets polluting from here to Houston. Beat it with Steve Francis' ego, some don't deserve to play. Burning words curve your vertebrae. You could get served today by Mindbender moves or my man vertebrae. Here I am, as I let go special conceptual vessels, solidified or improvised, a live vibration or synthesized, microsecond time intensified, third eyes visualized. I've heard an abundance of chatter from rappers whose subject doesn't matter. Nothing new captured on their masters, so the public dumped it 1 minute after the debut. History precedes you. I'm unlawful perpetrator, Terminator, Model T2. You, microphone savior? I don't believe you. If you can't be honestly true and solid, then it becomes clear. Hip-hop don't need you because you're see-through. Toronto to Earth, I meditate then demonstrate clever representations. While their famous minutes diminish, I'm celebrated for 15 generations. Now future legendary all-star starter like Carter. Unfinished business and pleasure principles to become half amazing, half invincible. My word structure serves as a neo-biblical citadel in space, while the place for your literary devices of waste is miserable. In a clinically critical rhythmic emergency, your zone is still inhospitable. Some shit is so whack, I hear microphone clones more original than the first person who wrote that. Hot MCs don't like cold facts, they're lost but found. I'm at the crossroads pinnacle, anywhere anarchy art, compared to studio gangsters whose songs and singles follow all the current music industry rules, while our innovation and invention is criminal. A god above those laws and beyond corrupted justice, where every day is judgment because you hold the strings of your own puppet. Absorb this sonic substance, understand this concept when you hear it, then live the rest of your life like you don't know what the fuck fear is. All I wanna hear is new flows and true lyrics in the groove. When it's time to show and prove, only the chosen few will make an appearance. Most MCs are scared to share their spirit, but Mindbender rhyme is truth or dare. flying through the air, fearless. Welcome to the city of the future and new millennium of music. Mindbender's your guide, aka All I See in Tower, Supreme MC Genius Sound Birth needed around Earth. Toronto's a beautiful woman, but she's cold with rest and screw face. Red jokes the poverty stricken, nearly homeless, collecting loose change. Money hungry, lovely, struggling, working class, herded, trapped, nervous rats, race chasing extra maze, but never earn a chance. Trying to keep up with the Joneses, knowing it'll fail. Lump jughead failing a drug test. But this ain't Riverdale, it's Springfield. But John Tory's only half as corrupt as Mia Joe Quimby. Mel Aspen and Rob Ford are trash compared to David Millen. Know your Toronto history. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. Toronto used to be North America's best kept secret. Now from the States to Beijing to Sweden, they play Drake and Weekend every day and weekend. They hated us so, now the gang cloned XO in October's very own. Outcasts like me smoke away the pain of less fame. I'm not sober, very stoned. Pot smoker long before Trudeau approved Tro. My dope, this was yours to discover in Ontario. Before Oliver's Jewelry said, oh yeah, to buying silverware and gold. Before Russell Peters was problematic. Before Ed the Sock was hysterical. Know your Toronto history. Our city is incomparable. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. Toronto sure loves to promote its multicultural flair, but nothing compares to the hope we'll know when we vote on a person to call her for mayor. Listen to collective respect for that Mark Saunders diminished, cause he blamed the tertiary community for the gay killer that stalked in the village. Obnoxious and vicious, your freedom and dreams can be gone in a minute. From coppers convicted or modern religion, ignorant laws, innocent pawns too often lost in the system. Incompetent villains try to stop all the hip-hop business progress we're building. In Toronto, superstar success can feel like a constant impossible mission. Cause the kids talk about trap and scissor, but then elementals will rap essentials. Well, I hope the circle reassembles like Black Avengers and Ghetto Concept gets back together. And yeah, the weather was whatever for like 3 or 4 months. So I hibernate with 9 dimes and lick 'em and fuck them to sleep, then I smoke blunts. Don't front when you see King Mindbender take it back to the future of the old soul funk. Classic parties with no fights and no guns. There's tons of cold fun. Plus gas get out when it warms up. You don't know it don't stop. Yo son, our city is incomparable paradise. If you can't show love, don't come. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital, the 416. The T.O. the mega city, the screwface capital. Everyone's a giant, tiny, shining star. We're like combine our hearts. Welcome to CyberTron. Toronto's fresh art sparks every stylist song. A 90s god said I should call it CyberTron. Everyone's a giant, tiny, shining star. We're like combine our hearts. Welcome to CyberTron. Toronto's fresh art sparks every stylist song. A 90s god said I should call it CyberTron. I'm sick of being godly and far beyond humankind. I'm sick of being the superfly, bright light for the party. I'm sick of learning from all of your mistakes. I'm a little bit sick of living on Earth today. I'm sick of being godly and far beyond humankind. I'm sick of being the superfly, bright light for the party. I'm sick of learning from all of your mistakes. I'm a little bit sick of living on Earth today. I'm on another level of being on another level. My light's so fucking bright I might corrupt the devil. I'm divinity in a tiny mighty heaven from 1977 until infinity. In
reassembling the missing elements of my rightful time, seeing pleasure's mystery. Yes, it's a daily operation to embrace the constellations, promises to unveil the process, changing the shapes of stars and space mist, causing the fate of all our sacred journeys to alien civilizations which are truly based upon the ancients. And they live in my DNA helix. I'm gifted with slivers of Jesus and wisdom dipped in freedom-shaped dreaming. The unthinkable isn't a problem. I got a minuscule picture of Muhammad hidden in my wallet. Can't knock the hustle, can't stop the profit. Agnostics acknowledge it's worth $777 billion. But if anyone even tries to buy it, deadly violence and riots if they don't donate every single penny to saving Islamic children, missionary targets, and the innocent goddess stripping, living in the projects. Manumission impossible with every predicament and logic, but the offspring of the pyramid builders appear to make miracles often. So inhale this spiritual doctrine. Hip-hop imperial, delivering aerial, God bliss to your stereo till the burial in your coffin. But sons and daughters of bloody martyrs, prepare your subconscious material scenario, cause that's exactly when you become an ethereal comet. I'm sick of being godly and far beyond humankind. I'm sick of being the superfly, bright light for the party. I'm sick of learning from all of your mistakes. I'm a little bit sick of living on earth today. I'm sick of being godly and far beyond humankind. I'm sick of being the superfly, bright light for the party. I'm sick of learning from all of your mistakes. I'm a little bit sick of living on earth today. Gets boring, that's why I started destroying those ignoring harshly glowing joy and sparkling golden moments, pouring a new asshole out reality's fabric as the Canadian/alien/Damien the Omen, creating brilliant poems radiating sacred poison enough to abort British invasion. But in the morning I may wake up and say a lot of civilization needs way more changing, and drastically kidnap the dreams of the supposed royal majesty and force the collective empire to find respect in 3 new Robocop enforced laws and Ed 209 selected prime directives for Buckingham Palace to shut the Queen motherfuck up. Listen, learn, understand, and establish. 1. My godly laws exist until time and space stop. 2. Disobey a single thing and I'll shit inside your brain's heart. Deserve to know the 3rd until you can perform ritual magic, killing sadness with the spoken word. Silence is the loudest scream, and all light is seen in blindness. Float on the ocean of hope and meet either humble savages or greedy pirates, fiending to empty your bank. Speaking big, you don't meet the end of the plank. Cause now this Canadian god is done using his awesome vibranium tongue. Let's stop the modern loss of trust and start to walk above the clouds. Wakanda life where not even your realest nightmares can touch the solid ground. Just hover now for 100,000 years as someone discovers power to share and love and become the sound in your ears. But I'ma jump in the fountain of youth to shower me clear and be drowning my fears. I may be physically, nauseously, extremely sick of being godly, but I don't need my body to feel my dreams beyond my heartbeat. So I shall now disappear.
Innovator. Innovator. Rhythmic savior. Innovator. Rhythmic savior. Innovator. Rhythmic savior. Innovator. Rhythmic savior. Innovator. Innovator. Rhythmic savior.
Too many thoughts and not enough space to find the time to align it all in the proper place. Dropping great thoughts to waste thoughts of my eventual potential payoff. Perpetually date God so great I'm barely human. Now lost in Ferris Bueller's Groundhog's Day off. Very quirky skill with ill wording, still murder nerdy children earning millions, deserving spilled bleeding
burning. I sniff reasons to snuff demons. It's Killing Wheel season and I believe and think your feel churning must be exterminated to completion. Destroy, rebuild, reward, remix, deploy, delete, decode, beast mode, deep beast, be more. All you can be. No army, family, the art is our sanity speaks. Our exotic reality dream, candy screams on camera cheese. Flash of insightful, vital, tribal, spiral, healing, see reason, and begin to blindfold your minds. Hope believing in destiny with the eyes closed.
Rhythmic savior, genius thieving, diseases instigator. Innovator, rhythmic savior, genius thieving, diseases instigator. Innovator, rhythmic savior, genius thieving, diseases instigator. Innovator, rhythmic savior, genius thieving, diseases instigator. Get it now or get it later.
Imagine an idea so brilliant, only you could understand it. And it could save 10 billion people, except they all live on another planet. Would you still try to teach these humans? Or a sweet escape like Reese's Pieces out on board the ET cruise ship? I started living on levels that automatically demolish ignorant devils with quantum physics. What I call a shifting mirage of mist and thought is what you call existence, which is a pond I'm skipping across like a disc-shaped rock tossed by a drug-filled Russian Olympian arm. Will get mystical but not causing physical harm? Danger when a typical calm situation causes resistance assault. Stranger in a white band, maybe in your lifespan, maybe sell you an invention that starts bending space and time in half. Whoa, slow motion like Magneto's son. So focused I don't need to run. Fly at the god speed of light while my feet touch the ground as I meditate, standing on my head. Impossible logic is what a genius does. It tease the drums with glimpses of the uplifted teachings touched by what we've become. But every single day it's urgent to begin and change your learning decisions fate. This is the innovator's word and that's why ignorance is bliss and greatness erased till they eliminate your courage and your spirit begins to fade from Earth's wind. Innovator, rhythmic savior, genius thieving, diseases instigator, party rocking, heartbeat stomping, quantum shifting air, bittersweet, groovy, cooties, new speak, get it now or get it later. Drink the brilliant flavor, then spin incinerators into infinity's next level, opening a vision scene. Acceptance, devotion, yes, pretty please. Remember to know where the hidden treasure is floating. To forget it is to throw in venom, gold gems dead in the ocean. Check our elegant spoken messages that represent excessively bloated intelligence quotients and makes negligent choices to demolish irrelevant notions. Except your head is now the detonation center of a Mindbender explosion. I get awarded now for Nobel sinner's prayer, living hell warning for insane, gorgeous, brainstorming, sick creations to kill all critics, haters, villains, fakers, and imitators, cause we're all mortal innovators.
I don't give a damn. I definitely don't give a shit. I absolutely do not give a fuck. And last but not least, first and foremost, I don't give a cunt whole clitoris about triggering suffering that is rupturing the skin of the motherfucking ignorant. Cause it ain't G and I can't see you as an actual adversary if your weak brain can barely rap with a grade 3 vocabulary. And I don't give a gaping cunt about who they say is the greatest from New York, LA, or the whole USA, because I'm a grade above angel's blood but raised by Jamaican funk with 3 detachable brains in my alien cranium. Plus a Hitachi magic wand / laser blade in my sacred tongue, bruh. I don't give a conter about you rhyming hipster douchebags. If you do fashion more than you do rap, I'll wipe my nude ass with your new fad. Praise my precious hatred for the sexist, racist segregation of this special heaven matrix. Yo, I don't give a cunt if you can't see we must save this funky, lovely culture with blessed, comedic, pyramid-tested self-preservation. I don't give a C, I don't give a U, I don't give a N, I don't give a T. No motherfucking C's, no motherfucking U's, no motherfucking N's, no motherfucking T's. I don't give a C, I don't give a U, I don't give a N, I don't give a T. I don't give a C, U, N, T. Cunt! I don't give a cunt, doggy style, face backwards. I still pray one day it's safe to name and play all the lesbian, trans, and gay rappers. Whether Elvis's complexion or injected with melanin, no more pretending it or spin doctor in an interview like Eminem. Cause I don't give a guns about offending the sensitive if you ain't never lived in the closet and had your ass felt the pressure pinch or done a public identity transgender switch. The Cause I don't give it the cards what any religion may judge. I am the God of my existence in love, with wisdom above the ignorance of those crippled with the biblical grudge. I don't give a sniff of a cunt if I'm licorice drunk, plus bump a coke high on meth and speed and designer ecstasy. I'd still be trying to wipe the memory of every mind that co-signs white supremacy. Cause I don't give a cunt like joking about who the fuck is my supposed enemy. Justice is love and sexual rights are the civil rights of the 21st century. I don't give a cunt, I'll still get extra deep conceptually and literally, cause many physical inches are the only way to measure me. My head is at least 3 dimensions deep, plus 6 that civilian visions can never see. I don't give a virgin come once you're learning, I'm telling the truth. Don't enjoy the choice to avoid my joyful, elegant rebellion while destroying your intelligence by supporting some irrelevant fool. I don't give a sparkling vajazzle cunt about anyone's motherfucking money or fame. Just look what that game of drugs and fun has done to their brain. I'm too evolved to beat up weak punks. Please, son, settle down. Don't speak up even with a new message from Jesus. Just eat these nuts while they excrete love and feast upon heaven's peach, the sweet. I don't give a C, I don't give a U, I don't give a N, I don't give a T. No motherfucking C's, no motherfucking U's, no motherfucking N's, no motherfucking T's. I don't give a C, I don't give a U, I don't give a N, I don't give a T, I don't give a C, U, N, T. Cunt.
Focus your mind on the most fucking high, but don't look up in the sky. I float close enough to be seen and heard clear by your third ear and eye. I'm a Coca-Cola colored Yoda holding the golden coda quota, transformer and enforcing, you know, not GoBot programming to get rewired. So, come blood clot, try. I'm a Toronto legend, the General Dawn, top respected, the 10,000 awesome concert attendant, the first nudist raw superstar to do it all way ahead and be on the edge of righteousness. If any negative dogging got the wrong impression, the hot mom befriending, the yawny stretching the sloppy seconds with the smallest leg, running a marathon, sex work, squirting aquatic session, the impressive cock, blessed erotic godfather, and endless reservoir for Peggy Bundy or a leggy blonde's aggression. The hip-hop heaven, renaissance, resurrection, and in the fraud god, devil spawned and bending red dawn Armageddon. The false idol slayer by homicidal song, the diamond-shaped mind and brain Babylon propaganda lie eraser. The sacred ebony, heavenly nectar vagina taster, wild and hailing fine herbs rolled in ancient scroll Bible papers. The rhyming prayer writer shining light beam dreams to my afterlife like the satellite inside a Hawaiian lion's lair. The mighty mayor of high art fine dining on the eyeballs of tiny haters. The black fire slash half lightning illusion birth. The musical glitch in the matrix. The urgent need murder spree curtain servant of eternity. The cure to emergency with burning, bleeding, infinite patience. The Dalai Lama of godly horror. The body chopping imposters raw parts up to stop beef party starter. The MAGA pick me quickly called it mama. The kamikaze thought karate. The student and splinter. The beautiful mutant shooting nuclear winter out of my puniest finger. The next big bang impact shotgun blast kick back. The napalm shag carpet bombing Nazis. The Lucy proof of existence proven and pissing on your usual visions and persistent illusions of wisdom. The newest edition of foolishness killing 2 billion euro true social refuse to be hidden. The winner feeling a little pity for present heaven losers choosing witness to their semi-human condition. The god in the flesh pot, the prodigal melodica gem, dropping dominant zen, feminist pornography that Hollywood supermodels wanna caress lots. The top and the best, the unstoppable, the unbreakable, the unbelievable, the unseen futures, optimum next level acknowledgement, death drop. Like the tribe they called in the quest, I am the vibe tomorrow wants and expects to offer the next possible step of evolution. I am the Jedi Skywalker, regret times the Stephen Hawking, the Imhotep and the Marsha P. Johnson intense. The white doves and the gunshots of respect when this hype young Johnny are flex. Bah!
Now my selector.
The combination of every master of ceremony across the international territory of the devilish god's creation. The constellations concentrated. The camp upon the lake where sexy victims pick the deadly cause of fate between Freddy, Jaws, or Jason. The fresh squeezed neck like Eddie Scissorhands. The million women in trance march to the imminent brink of Babylon's system crash. While they sing and chant loud about how I could just kill a man. The pink elephants on acid, basalt, and mescaline. The trampoline stamping that your head to less than an inch. The mad dog that can't stop chomping your face off. The lazy lady that just got scratched. The hot pussy cat call while Jack jacks off. The sandpaper hand job. The make love and dick rubbing super war with 2x4 stiff lumber swinging the gym dog and hacksaw. The king of the dance hall. The wickedest champion. The killer of white pawns. The ignorant jaguar. The comedic instruction teacher, an onion reader, munching unbelievers, junk food thought science for lunch and dessert. The dysfunctional adult glory removing, sure you can punch her. The funky diva, contour pleaser with the slutty blondie concrete jungle fever. The hot sweet trusting penis that comes in 103 flavors. The honey peanut butter pecan brother that got somebody's mother screaming from her cuntal region. The king of kings looking at a dozen queens so fucking deep in my tongue is feeling her belly button ring. The summon demon coming skeeting bloody dreams into corrupted feelings, cause every day is flesh escapade hunting season. The immortalized mic controller, the dawn, the king, and the Holyfield Knight Tyson aura. The bite your nose off, the life destroyer like it wasn't nice to know ya. The blinding smoke, the riot vocalist enjoying bringing the emotional violence closer. The rugged picture poser making snuff film that splits your soul like my knife work is so brutally vicious. It's suicidal torture. What is me here about foreign corporate investor buying up your divisions? And what is me here about chocolate sweetness, brainwash, and bleaching? What is me here about jack rock, snap, walk, and laugh off? So simple. The new Nigerian prince of the Caribbean ghetto. What let me say? Me bingo. What is me here about? Jamaican state of emergency. Which one do worse? Gunman in the church or the dirty police? Walk one. My granny purse filled finger digging her earning. It's sickening. This liquor island had the Guinness record of Christian churches. Monday wicked sermon. Why? Mind your body business. Got too busy for judge hot sex or perversion. Only murder got kings stop burning. The goodness. And what is what you're about? The sex club, hedonism. And when now we and our sweet thing I go a visit. I'm the pussy sucker, the goodies toucher, the pum pum pumper, the gushy lover, the boogie monster under the bed, yes, the chud fun crusher of a cookie cutter, rookie mumbler. The fame's over, the gimp locked in the basement box with the pink chain choker, the mullet's boarding in chronic marijuana blazer until I'm not aware today's tomorrow. The swirly vape odor lost whenever dirty cops came closer. The innocent killer sparking thoughts sing until your heart and brain are twin flame throwers. The open mic overlord delight from afternoon until past the new morning light. The golden count soldiers by performing life-threatening weaponized self-defense by explosive rhyme. The prototype Robotech stole the Cobra Kai dojo fight no one likes. The peaceful warfare might leave you cold inside like a fresh corpse. The glow of Bruce Lee and Shona doing porn that lubes the groin of choice sluts. This scary huge beast in the form of a kitten, the very truth leak that's more than forbidden. The smoothest hustler, the triggered gambler, the oozy tongue burst, the bullet rain sprinkled Canada, the Mindbender, the nine-dimensional, the divine end is quite a spectacle. The wheel is back again, one time selector pull. The good by my friends while my enemies get licked by giant testicles to bomber clouds.
Welcome. This is Stan Lee of Marvel Comics warning you to look around you. Your classmates, your friends, you never know which one of them may be a mutant, a person born with strange and wondrous powers. Now, some mutants, like the X-Men, use their special gifts for good, but then there are the terrorist mutants who plan to destroy the human race.
Check 1, 2.
Until humanity graduates to magic and compassion ain't in fragments, perhaps we'll save the planet. Let's act like we have to make it happen. Until humanity graduates to magic and compassion ain't in fragments, perhaps we'll save the planet. Let's act like we have to make it happen. Until humanity graduates to magic and compassion ain't in fragments, perhaps we'll save the planet. Let's act like we have to make it happen. Rap is out of control, and hip-hop culture is the innocent victim of a million vultures. Lately, these great pretenders resemble Brenda Baby. Hella shady cause they degrading daydreams and they're offending nightmares becoming straight out of the gutter or the motherfucking dumpster. Buckle up, Captain. Then I blew a kiss to the stewardess. Then let me tell you what the fuck happened. Cool Herc paid dues first. Tech 12s and vinyl made the old school turn the world upside down, yo. Rap's a delightful new way to use words. Collect cassettes, steal the CD. Who's the hot shit? Humans cop it. The dawn of the product movers. Then, supersonic cosmic zoom boom bap merge onto computers. Since Napster and iPods, everything's right, wrong, and psychotically faster. To distribute cylindrical capsules of rhythmic enchantment, but many other troubles and struggles and invisible factors have critically impacted this digital chapter of international rap resistance. Upliftment with passion in Youngbloods is missing in action. Cynical bastards in internet battles, some think it's an unkillable disaster. Alive. Big up mans like Bashir Manford, differently still. To ask for an inch of lyrical innovation is difficult. Today feels like generations built brilliance, but new school skills are silly imitations to the tipping point of ignorant disintegration. Double agent of subtle change, lings with a dozen ways to say things made of a substance that government cover-up aliens covet and praise. To erase your secular faith in a day and whatever seconds remain, literally, physically redefine the ways of freedom, time, and space. Gene Wilder face to them born and sorta kinda raised right in the cyber age. But please don't try to claim a higher plane if you haven't survived 99 mistakes. Let's keep respect reciprocal. P.S. Any flippant troll think I'm old? My dead bigot disposal is the Pacific Ocean, aka thought genocidal grave hideout inside Poseidon's cage. Motherfucker face, welcome back to your humble stay in the sunken place. No TSA brother gonna come and save you. Rose's ghost slaves won't let you run away. Hope don't float. You won't be around next year, like Craig Mack said, but I bet that y'all wastemans get your watered down trash waves splashed and wiped out in less than 90 days. I'm ashamed at all the hip-hop cockroaches that I must spray with anti-venom virus plague like Eddie Brock dies today. Stick Kramer's Sigmund Freud pitchfork in him. He's done. Now shove him in a microwave. If you can't take the heat of critique for what you speak, how the fuck you weaklings gonna try to lion tame a rhyming beast with flying and bison tiger rage? I'm a legendary king of the jungle. You bottom-feeding, attention-seeking, elementary, messy pigs. To tussle, I don't prefer. Get smoked and rolled instantly like roti rotisserie. It's lit and so turned. Oh, you gon' learn tomorrow's hurt before deserved. Revenge cold dessert, and then a toast to the first time pure swine ever overdosed on pearls. My, what a sexy necklace. It's just that, and my autograph is your last requested death wish? Me? Give me enough liquor and coke to kick in the door, escape prison and go to the year's most glamorous industry show, then crash the main stage like old dirty bastard politely informing ignorant folks Wu-Tang is for the children of war, and before I deliver internet gold, exposing that I'm winning magnificent trophies from doing Dirk Diglerish porn, I'll happily go Fiona Apple and scream, "Where's Eddie Murphy's Oscar and Rakim's Pulitzer Award?" Oblivious idiots know my ridiculous flow is so sophisticated more than a similarly driven bloke. Black Rap Mad Max Fury Road Nicholas Holt. Our brains may contain the same distance explored, except my inner vision's vast power hourglass contains 9 millenniums more. Am I my sister and brother's keeper? Yes, but what if they're scum cerebral foul like Nino Brown and his side gunner Keisha? Should I suffer treason surrounding me? Like Michael silently fighting Janet in some other galaxy, I'm about to scream! I don't understand things on this planet. A man seeing no method to the madness as the savage masses ask for salary from bosses that are on some Amazon shit. Master fraud trick as the law. Click, kapow! Milk the cow until it's killed and spills out sour cream. Absolute power fiends prove capitalism ruins everything about morality. But even my humble, honest hip-hop accomplishments cannot be quantified by the modern mind. Y'all haven't had to compromise with such a dumb and unexpected force since North America was colonized. Preserving Turtle Island should have been the first assignment to me. I say, break the soul of the slave patrol, not just fuck the police. Whoa! My core beliefs be so vilified. Peace to real Christian types, but priests don't kill my tribe. Until humanity graduates to magic and compassion ain't in fragments, perhaps we'll save the planet. Let's act like we have to make it happen. Until humanity graduates to magic and compassion ain't in fragments, perhaps we'll save the planet. Let's act like we have to make it happen. All right. Let me show you how to rap like Christmas came early. Even though my shit list is urgently telling me you children ain't worthy. Me? I innovate purely. Y'all imitate scurvy. Prevention is the best cure. Aggressively dead your speech and last breath I'll eliminate early. You won't visit no gates pearly. Son, I just ejected you from heaven that was infinitely made earthly. Even angels with dirty faces believe it's best to leave you in a cold place with your unknown fate. Doomed on a crucifix constructed by Lucifer, the sucker punch ejected to just become some useless scourge, soon collecting dust and blood on Jupiter's third moon. then consumed whole by the huge spice worms that ruined my nice 80s Atreides life as the ruler of the planet Doom. Mini mushroom cloud kaboom on all you obnoxious pretenders. Swallow your puke hot garbage songs with a straw like, it's a bop, it's a move. I'm Britney Spears level toxic avenger with a mop and a broom. You may have previously viewed me and my A-list greatness on a Cubics created spaceship in my latest multi-million-dollar sci-fi home movie, or seen cosplay horrors pursue me in my Knight Rider Firebird hybrid DeLorean, cause I'm a mix of Worf, Mort, and George Clooney. Don't shoot me or phaser me, bro. I'm just a temporarily extraterrestrial messenger telling Earthlings sex is pure heaven, and I respectfully treat the concept of death as absurd. My flesh will burn as a reincarnated phoenix. Forever, mourning the evening star, shining in Osiris's lost sacred pieces. I may not believe in a small baby Jesus, but it's because I see us all as part of a law and God's graceful healing. Teach, and keep teaching the most unforgivable demons how to speak and think and feel and pray. Thou shalt not let thy fear kill your faith in the gifts and miracles you can hear revealed today. Till humanity graduates to magic and compassion and gravity. Till humanity graduates to magic and compassion and gravity. Have to say, let's act like we have to make it happen. Today, I'm challenging you, since you lames can't handle the truth. Today, I'm challenging them, till the basic blackness is dead. It's challenge day, and my name is Mindbender. It's challenge day. Are you done? Not. I must fucking stop you. I have watched and listened from the mountains. Idiocracy living mouth breathers with hillbilly ignorant shouting. Your psychological advancements are being overseen by illiterates. Jokes for memes, grotesque and weak, your only social media digital fingerprint. And now you want me to hand the future to a king who couldn't even keep his own culture safe? Darth Vader Carpe Diem is how I immediately seize this motherfucking day. Cause you will not have it. I said you will not have it though. I might bend your Rabaku, where your shadow slow and sell your bag of bones to a cannibal. This is challenge day. Nothing was upward. That hasn't changed enough. So we'll drastically smash his face until it's happily tasting like these kids. Even a college dropout can graduate. Kicked out the new school in your mom's house like baby blood now. I'm flying on clouds, not full of smart balls, but just watch it calm like a shark hour. Till it's kamikaze, Dr. Roddy, I'm awesome, part 3 rocket party, constant Nazi clan, copycat consciousness scarring. Well, I'm katana sharpening my tongue razor blade, aiming straight hollow to dominant godliness. Don't underestimate Mindbender, will be your life one pointless state. Next thing you know, the crown is mine. FYI, I was born supreme royalty. I only lend you fools gold medals for your head so you can spread around my shine until your sound dies.
M'Baku, what are you doing here?
It's challenge day.
Pucker up, precious buttercup, pretty please. Let me push your pussy past passion's limit. The pleasure principle for the sexual semester. Promiscuous plumbing, pumping, putting under the pony printing. panty soak, the camel toe. Sex pack is prophylactic and cock pocket protector. Promises parallel Paris adventures as you parachute higher than bridal cycles fly, and I fall off my pelvis propeller. PHAT princesses get friendly bedroom benefits and membership participation. Pretenders ponder yet will never get an Allegra penthouse invitation. Parties on playthings, protruding perfections permitted. Groping and grabbing, posing, prancing, peel off pajamas. I promote romantic voters or a performance totally pornographic. Perhaps her person's purpose is the pursuit of happiness till brutes are panicking. Pseudo-nymphomaniac packaged in glam slam prince fashion, pimptastic trimming. Madame's prematurely ejaculated, panic from vaginal palpitations. Surrender to tickle pink, hanky panky dandy swap to child of panther cravings. Proud the pantry, plunge the pie tongues, rub pinkies and goodies. Peace of mind comes from the fluffer's pressure cause I love her paradise type pussy. This level of PDA is the public display of affection, and to me, it's motherfucking wonderful. But society is sexually dysfunctional, so be careful. This PDA might make someone feel uncomfortable. This level of PDA is the public display of affection, and to me, it's motherfucking wonderful. But society is sexually dysfunctional, so be careful. This PDA might make someone feel uncomfortable. Doing it well above the devil dick mental mix, definite pleasure, dip dripping down both legs and lips. Beg and get it quick, jump out easy, do sexy and dumpy. Suck me no thumb, getting for his head, tell him numb like a dummy. The record's cut, aggressive stuff, can't settle down, my genitals ain't dressed in dust. Setting the base to play doctor with housewives, getting some dirty whore action when we get to touch them, defend in front of any domestic sluts. Loose shoes, delicatessen, brunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner, sex is getting done well. Touch digital video, finger wishes, connection to electric flesh, the best is yet to come. Indestined love is a dependent drug, daily dosage, domino effective, rush, slow motion, porno like Detective Judge Judy and Dreadex, getting fucked, BDSM rock by Heather Hunter. Mendigo and Malcolm Lovejoy, double stuff, Oreo, donut, Oreo, do what the will, but don't control, report, divorce court, destroy the only orgy. Stop, no, but don't shame the diamond jacket, got this splashing overload, Holy Ghost, shame diesel, meet Salvador Dali, wet dream, down a space in the pro, no, we go way deeper. This level of PDA is the pornographic dream activated, and to me, it's motherfucking wonderful. But the government's buggering is dysfunctional, so be careful. This PDA might make someone feel uncomfortable. This level of PDA is the pornographic dream activated, and to me, it's motherfucking wonderful. But the government's buggering is dysfunctional, so be careful. This PDA might make someone feel uncomfortable. Accelerated celebrations and Glenn close attention awards. Not awkward offer. Get undressed and absorb auras after I enter the door of heaven. Accepted for my exceptional aesthetic approach. Astonish your body architecture. Orgasms orbit God is seeing more stars than astronomers and asses. Audio aesthetic angry altered peace flip shift drift is inocular. Algebra ascending Jupiter. Universe fragment action Jackson appetite for destruction's apple bite. Adam's lying. Eve slapping smiles as the law's anaconda advertises an ass and titty filled afterlife. Admission by Adam I sacrifice. Archaeological atheists aren't authorities over intimate's divinity elevation. Pardon me. Can I get a little assistance with this forbidden autoerotic asphyxiation? Heart and arteries constantly burning in an August lava whirlwind, cause my arousal antennas and apparatus for making passions magic are mastered. In tactics to gladly attach me freely, to activate sacred, absolute, perfect, eternal, automatic goddess worship, and it's amazing. This level of PDA is the paradise destiny arrival, and for me it's the pinnacle of life's ability to feel wonderful. But religion shattered our trust kiss with savage instructions. Now the planet's sad and corrupted with the PDA's passionate fun bliss. So let's just become some divine animals running loose, and who becomes some young old fools when in a cuddly mood. Now, I hope it's more than my lovely music that is touching you. This level of PDA is the paradise destiny arrival, and for me it's the pinnacle of life's ability to feel wonderful. But religion shattered our trust kiss with savage instructions. Now the planet's sad and corrupted with the PDA's passionate fun bliss. So let's just become some divine animals running loose, and who becomes some young old fools when in a cuddly mood. Now, I hope it's more than my lovely music that is touching you.
Maybe the time has come to grow a bit, brother.
What is it you really want?
Justice.
For whom, your brother?
Why not? It could be your brother too, or your sister, or your children. I want justice for all of them. And I want justice for all the other people whose lives are bought and sold so that a few big shots can climb up on their backs and laugh at the law and laugh at human decency.
Sister, I think what you're asking for is revenge.
You just take care of the justice, and I'll handle the revenge myself.
Remember the Truman Show? Morally distorted like a human clone. Society's like a zoo for sport. Watch out for a putrid boss or an abusive coach. We have to change the caveman nature. Bad behavior must stop. Let's treat everybody as private property, and flesh trespassers might be shot. Famous greats caught racist on tape. Cancel the show. Slut shaming sex workers of certain shapes. Cancel the show. All the prison injustice cause of race. Cancel the show. A-list saints with dozens saying rape. Cancel the show. Back off, hands off, shut up, step off, fuck off. Back off, hands off, shut up, step off, fuck off. Back off, hands off, shut up, step off, fuck off. Back off, hands off, shut up, step off, fuck off. I'm so very Terry Crews and Tango when cash is clay. It's savage and sad when any manhood's attacked with hate. How much is unknown from don't ask and don't tell truth? From after parties in a nasty Harvey Weinstein hotel room. Even the devil knows a level of accepted neglect is very evil. That's why Uma Thurman is super cool for hurting Quentin Tarantino. Can't tell who is a romantic and who is a roughneck. Kaiser Soze is dead, but Kevin Spacey is the new usual suspect. The laws are deadly. A lot of sexual assault and monsters are set free. Think your date is famous, smart, and friendly? Nope. He's like any dog on Plenty of Fish. Same as Aziz Ansari or Jean Gameshi. Perverse bastards and drug traffickers, burn your hands. Did your dad ever pass on the habit to be asking her first? Get consent to touch any body on the planet of Earth. Don't follow examples from the bad boy pastors in the Catholic Church. Famous greats caught racist on tape. Cancel the show. Slut shaming sex workers of certain shapes. Cancel the show. All the prison injustice cause of race. Cancel the show. A-list saints with dozens saying rape. Cancel the show. Back off, hands off, shut up, step off, fuck off. Back off, hands off, shut up, step off, fuck off. Back off, hands off, shut up, step off, fuck off. Back off, hands off, shut up, step off, fuck off. Vulnerable love is the antidote for toxic masculinity. A rare thing to receive, like a boxing champ's virginity. Women can be problematic, snake parada, skinny dipping in a self-made wave of drama. The taste for blood comes for every slave to stardom as Taylor Swift or Lady Gaga. I'm extremely not very interested in seeing any of the obscenely disrespectful, barely legal sexist pictures of Terry Richardson. We might have to flee off a flight after passport is seized. No white package or baggage pre by the management team of Vice magazine. Virtue barely seen in the bleeding mass media. They straight vultures. Conservative agendas and religious ignorance perpetuates rape culture. A nation never teaches its people how it treats women in places they invaded. Mission accomplished, divisions are conquered, victims will radiate hatred. Military, political, medical, scientific, or stock exchange. There's a lot of ways these monsters can profit off of all our pain. I can't call out all their scummy names, cause public shame is a savage catalyst to make someone change. Decency should come from deep in people's motherfucking brains. And humble heart and moral integrity. How many wedding rings are on the hand of the man that's its wife's closest mortal enemy? Some women are sinister, talking villains like Camilla Cosby. Some women exhibit white gal treason like Diane Keaton. Some women are feminism's criminals like Hillary Clinton. Despite that, most women are innocent, even a blind man sees it. Speaking of men, fucking hell, where do I even begin? When seeking a kiss, don't descend into the greediest pig. Shouldn't have to remind guys a million times, Mr. Right is civilized, and there never is a fight with Mrs. Right to split her thighs. You'll ruin your date if you whip it out like Louis C.K. Saying men are the number one threat to women is beyond ironic for you to say. Brett Ratner's just one lump on a Hollywood set. Breast cancer consent matters forever, whether PG scene or XXX Factor. Having mischievous thoughts of seeing Steven Seagal excreting a log of fear before a sweet little blonde feeds him and bars to demons and dogs. Justice must swing a sharp machete. Bloody regret if someone's heart's empty. It's time to punish all beloved scum predators. Let's start with R. Kelly. Famous greats caught racist on tape. Cancel the show. Slut shaming sex workers of certain shapes. Cancel the show. All the prison injustice cause of race. Cancel the show. Cancel the show. Cancel the show. Cancel the show. Back off, hands off, shut up, step Shut up, step off, fuck off. Seriously, peace and love needs to come alive whenever people touch inside. We need to heal each other. Till freedom is feeling trust. Fear and hate breaks the spirit. I believe we can clear away their evil pain. Sexual rights are the new civil rights movement on planet Earth. Like most activists work, Me Too was birthed by a black woman. Say your name, Tarana Bird. Only 2% of abusers ever get convicted. I need no man's permission to improve this domestic with brutal and hella sexist system. I forever protect the children like Wu-Tang. As the goddess is my witness, I promise I'll never hit any women with these two hands. Hurt people further, so let's be the cure and heal the trauma. All men, stop being heartless. Let true love begin anew, like how I forgive my abused and abusive father. So nice for my mama to show me a brighter tomorrow. Yes, I am the love child of Malcolm X and Rihanna, but also I am Malala.
I have the right of education, I have the right to play, I have the right to sing, I have the right to talk, I have the right to go to market, I have the right to speak up.
What's your name? I'm Bob. What's your real name? Ian Bob. Everybody is a thief. Some just don't get caught. Maybe cameras didn't see. Rock some products hot. Petty theft get heavy. Watch out where you shop. Ready to eject at speed. Floor walkers cause short hostage. Joint get ghosts, no goblins. Only thieving from the rich. Karma repossessed. The biggest plans to dash rhyme to turn 50 cents into Willy Bang. Take away the cake and collection plate if you can get away. Oprah knows I'm very generous with gifts and care for kids like Terry Benedict. I pilfered czars before I instilled the arc of dark skill in Lamar. At will Cirque du Soleil, my body to escape a laser grid like Silver Fox. No act plan like Matt Damon to Abigail's kiss. No smoking Pinocchio, Lenny Peppermint. Stealing stuff was easy fun. Everybody would. Try your hardest, don't get hooked. Judge could pull the book. Should you ever care to share? Yes, though, maybe ask. I keep my affairs aware of kleptomaniacs. I'm the black imported Danny Ocean. Snatching family jewels, no phallic groping. Plastic open like mash guitar, plastic bombs and Frank Captain. Relax and get my hands and toasted. Enough said, you don't need to read no literature. All you need to do is feel it. Secretly, I will be stealing more. Pickpockets, bling watches, king's options, ledge continents, sets of gold. Yes, Jen stole them, except this is a Fender Rose moment. Every rhyme that I stole has won a 5 Diamond Award. I'm out of this shithole. Ready to pull off my next reverse big score. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay me my money in cash. My Magnetron can wreck your Greco. Yet, that burglar's ploy won't let you observe my personal joy of getting messy to hurt a Virgil Malloy. Motherfuckers. I'm going back to Cali, to Cali, to Cali. I'm going back to Cali, 'cause that's where kings go. I'm going back to Cali, to Cali, to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Nah, I don't think so. I'm going back to Cali, shining, liming, a diamond inside my pants 'cause I'm a porn star. My body's proud, about to master sex, full consent so the orgy ain't scandalous. But some won't film interracial, big payments from the haters, so I can't stay in Los Angeles. International lovemaker, got 9 girls waiting. Be patient, real love is on the way. All my sex is sacred, fuck for free or money. Work is play, I get love from Toronto, but I prefer you pay. I'm going back to Cali, Cali, Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Nah, I don't think so. Going back to Cali, Cali, Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Yo,
fuck that place, yo. Going back to Cali, rapping, acting, dancing, dazzling. I'm a quadruple threat. Aha, like Oprah caught with Chicago hustlers, whether Donaldson or Donald Glover in showbiz. Black humans don't get true respect, whether you deserve it or not. They encourage your work and your art to splurge the purses and wallets of serpents and sharks, with problems showing any concern at all when sure in a shot by murderous cops. Nah, I don't think so. It ain't worth it at all to stay anywhere that constantly wants to be slaughtering people as dark as me. Y'all are monsters of dreams of seeing freedom, justice, and equality. I wanna balance karma, no violence and no trauma. Christopher Wallace and Dorner's wisdom and warning should have taught us enough. Escape the savage labyrinth, vanish like Pac. Get on the bus, car ship or run across the water. Good luck. Reunite fathers and sons and daughters and the motherland's fallen promises for a constant harvest of love. So far above Babylon and the skunk. I got a rainbow bridge my family saga to establish on a preserve the birthright magic for all of us. Stranded fallen angels in danger. Mama Isis, stretch your hands across the sands of time and grab tomorrow's plans and hold them close as you can't explain. After we break the slave master's chains, feeling your all-knowing freedom growing before our soul sings. I'm going back to Ghana. I'm going back to Ghana. I'm going gone. I kissed the runway pavement when I got to Ghana. Felt a lot of love beyond the normal levels my heart had ever wandered. I could feel the aura of every single soul around, like home floated on the ground in a golden cloud. The yellowest sunshine, the greenest trees, the bluest skies that I have ever seen with these eyes. Please believe about this sacred subject, my native tongue can never speak lie. I was in the city of Accra, feeling a backwards immigrant factor, then saw a slave castle where savage sales happened by European hate masters. Even got in a minor car crash. It was hectic, but what's scarier? Them evil mosquitoes may give you fever, hysteria, keep from malaria. Besides that, it's a nice slice of paradise, so it's nice to lie back and drink. Sorry, I got sidetracked admiring that nice ass. Bootlegs and bargain items, let me buy that. Might catch a slice scam though. You better keep an eye on the guy's hands. Besides, the exotic fruits is a ripe snack. Few problems ruin the days. The smallest truth is strange. Poverty isn't as brutal as pain as long as you have all you need. Food, clothing, shelter, and love. You're a spiritual millionaire. Babylon's filled with blessings, but folks still don't care. I know an orphan named Roland. I send him money when I can afford it. He thinks North America is paradise, but I tell him no. He's in heaven, but he just doesn't know it. A memory I treasure forever, as special and preciously godly as teaching 300 children hip-hop songs by Nas and Talib Kweli. A crystal river washed me. Another day I discovered a street where kids played soccer while tiny raw diamonds could be found under their feet. So thank you, Toronto, for the privileges and honor and miserable bits of trauma from your British monarchy, tinted racist, sexist, classic conduct, and since destiny drifts as it wanders. I might go back to Cali, scam an Oscar and a Grammy, then go buy a mansion for my family. Backyard. Become a Jamaican porn star / ganja farmer. And take a ton of stuff back to Africa on the path of the Panther God vast, a love and justice trafficker. I saw the motherland with my mama, an undiscovered treasure of a far better tomorrow. Now we have to all come closer to Sankofa for reparations of our heaven's resurrection celebration. So as soon as motherfucking possible, I'm going back to Ghana. 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 Then I'ma go find Okoye, Wakabi, and Baku, and T'Challa in Wakanda. let we chat about a thing. Let we chat about a thing. Let we chat about a little thing. Let me deliver a bittersweet epiphany to the gatekeepers and fake leaders of the modern Toronto industry iniquity. You dream killers' pitiful schemes may manipulate and cripple the scene, but when you headline God's Karma concert, the admission is free. And I'ma get me a dope-ass merch t-shirt that says most show promoters' morals need to sleep in deep dirt. But first, let me take it back to the days of Lord knows what in circle research. The 90s taught me uniqueness is valued highly. Vital lessons by urgent teachers. Now our culture's reversed. I'm cool with evolution, but the essence of the music must be preserved. Delusions of grandeur by meaningless rappers using no actual real words. You'll fail the test of time and space and respect because you lames ain't protect your neck or the brain in your head. Let me school you new pupils as soon as today begins. Holy fucking big red alarm like Ernie Panicoli. Truthful rude awakening. My dues are way too paid to give a fuck. This kid has come for his kingdom. If you offer business crumbs, get the duck sick with your wicked tongue. Long kiss and hug, good night like Biggie plus. I hit him up because Tupac's furious spirit still lives in my blood. Witness justice disgusted by how much still isn't done. Y'all imprison thugs for smaller crimes while the colonizer just gets a bigger gun. Problematic types in the culture are like hybrid rats and vultures mixed with some pig and dog. Villains with smiling fangs, alliance with these tricky scums is a lying trap and morally violent act. Don't try and chat fuckery. Your money greed is an ugly breed. While I stay like Pat Blood, sucker free. I'm a king of the dot like my brother Bender wore the chain for me. Original God killing the frauds with neo-biblical songs. It's just the ultimate truth. Don't be hating me. I never abandoned the art form. I just expanded my heart more. While commanding classes beyond hope, while you cashed in on your vanishing dark soul. I feel like weak ass evaporating flows need a relapse real bad. Evil savages barely live past 21, trapped and exposed. Even the Vatican don't own any immaculate bones. The Last Jedi have rap versus an attack of the clones. Whether it's whack beats or battle rappers below the standards of manhood, I've seen it all happen before. Aftermath of the savage's sport is a disastrous joke like a cannabis show. I'm so hype, I'll go Tyson, but no biting is allowed. Still on the sign at the door for the grandmasters of classics to know. Avoid your forefathers' lessons, tomorrow's forecast. Slight chance of war. Yet I might be Toronto's next smartest economic investment. Put your money where your doubt is. If you even thought to ponder or question whether Mindbender is a divine legend of rhyme, an inventor of sublime pleasure. You're in a wild style desert if you're looking for someone to flow on my level. So I could give you exclusive brilliance or solution dipped infinite disrespect to any blogger, radio host, media figure, or living gimmick existing on the internet. Until all international kings and pawns know Mindbender is the passionate art spark heart of Toronto. It's not just my humble, magnificent opinion. It's an eternal quote from what most of the immortal hip-hop gods spoke.
Mindbender. Oh, yes. Mindbender is probably, I think, the most avid hip-hop head I've ever known in my entire life. And he cares about Toronto hip-hop and Canadian hip-hop, I think, more than anybody. It's like, that's a guy who really lives it. Like, he lives this shit.
I came to slay the haters' vibes of death to dreamers, the lazy mind pathetic sleepers, the 85% of people, the 10% of pretender friends that try to lie like my greatness is denied, rejected, see-through. 5% keep me alive, why? Cause I breathe and bleed truth. Yo, can't leave hip-hop alone, the culture needs truth. Can't leave hip-hop alone, the culture needs truth. Can't leave hip-hop alone, the culture needs truth. Picture perfect, she takes the perfect picture.
but that's all I have in my hand until the bartender pours me some liquor. I wanna drink the fragrance of angels from different places. One kiss on this Mrs. Lips is a rocket ship vacation, but we can never go to the moon if I only get as close as a photo of you. I could go to my room and enjoy some strokes that will soothe. And there's no moment of truth with her aroma perfume. I'd enjoy to be holding the proof of those glorious boobs in her gorgeous caboose. Your mother knows she make me love. Buffalo soldier salute. Either she will or she won't introduce my hopes to her views. Only she knows when she'll choose to absorb and explore my porn star level pleasure.
The sound of that.
You'll be making a delivery to the planet Trisol.
Here it comes.
A mysterious world in the darkest depths of the Forbidden Zone.
Thank you and good night.
Heavy metal guillotine, killing spree on. Petty devil instantly spilling screams. Exit heaven distance, Jupiter side, crippling humans disguise. Infants of Lucifer's light, Christian illusion, surprise, confusion, arise, abusive, comply, crucify, accuser, use the lie, fuel the fight, truth is high, by Felicia, demon, Kaiser, demon, beat, sing, tiny Peter. I'm asleep with Mary Magdalene, bare and very, very blasphemy. The plot thickens, God's missing from the gene, Roddenberry fantasy, and the law isn't equipped to stop the myth of Spock. Fucking pinch, scissor, claws to the cause of your existence. Sin and part 666 bizarre, a different world not destroyed by vicious dogs. Slip and fall off the cliff like hypno drops. Kill Bill the twat, tossed into the void, live long and prosper like Leonard Nimoy. Resurrected as a next level B-boy. I stole some populary batteries for the flux capacitor in my Millennium Falcon on a mission to conquer reptilian squadrons approximately as big as the city of Boston. Sicilian mobsters are rather spin it Madonna, the rest are rather biblical karma, but discover truth is murdered by a sinister modest, a universal Armageddon is beginning tomorrow. Buddha, computer, human, fusion, Rubik's cube, twist, new and moving. Liquid, crystal, miracle, symbol, vicious, bishop, spiritual, sickle, sacrifice, the average life trapped inside, habit, bribes, pantomime, shadow, crimes, time, area, 59, classified, intergalactic, psychic, magic, amplified, past the time collapse, till the shattered sky of glass attracts men in black to ask my eyes to look at the flash of light, blind to listening when life imitates science fiction's indigenous crisis, bad storm, environment, transformer, optimist, prime, meridian, climate at war, so things can get violent like Captain Phillips of Paris. Look at me, Kirk. I'm the captain now. Take me to your worthless leader. When I arrive, he has to bow. I'm Templar Knights, cap it down. Queen of John, not like Podesta UFO experts before the formation over the Arizona desert. His Condoleezza Rice bought a common pizza slice. I think the law of Occam's razor probably applies. Toss some Molotov cocktails, rotten tomatoes, and defag grenades. If they don't work, 1 year one will slurm your weak bag and brain. Planet Express, package of death, flying fast at your address. Yeah, I'm delivering oblivion to you. But at the last second left, I have automatic ejection.
We both know you won't make it halfway to Vergon 6 before the craving sets in. Then you'll come crawling back for another taste of sweet, sweet candy. Bam.
I got a French kiss from Lando Calrissian's daughter and a seance message from Carrie Fisher Skywalker. Sex with a majestic, mystical, expanding tentacle is a progressive suggestion. Habitual orgy via Borg circuitry of joy on Elysium 3, where boys are told of evil through seeing the Skrulls and Kree at war, attacking the rackets that gather in Avatar fashion for the extinction level event horizon. Spectacular magnums for aliens and predators. My high impact District 9 living referee is hella electrifying. Yet my extraterrestrial effervescence impresses replicants and plate burners. Judgment Day ain't nothing. I'm more afraid of Cyberdyne flying face huggers. Drive my DeLorean at warp speed to kill metachlorians and re-scripture the story with a neo-biblical Morpheus and a she-Jesus blessed with enormous breasts. Blackguard and Sire, Aerosonic, Rhymer, like Black Dog, on fire, make whack frauds, goodbye learn, blast off, provider, ask not or, why search a fax mob, the back talk, cause it can't stop, mad art, survival, I'll smash y'all like angry Bruce Banner, zap half Hulk, half Ultron inside the Hadron Collider, crack and raffle lock, Abaddon, bottomless black hole, communist vacuum, Andromeda, Bermuda Triangle, you sense offenders impeach my equilibrium, the devil president Einstein, string theory, only see clearly in 3 millenniums, by beings that never everything to be seen, a primitive and shit, pre-infinity stones that will last hope, just that channels and half, bring a black tango, don't battle my capital animal, collective with energy, George Jetson, rehabilitate for your lord, alien, UFO, echo, and check for any intelligent ass. Peace. It's Mindbender Supreme. Shout out to Q-Tip, Yassine Bey, and Chad K. But now it's about me. Mindbender Extreme. Yes. The next Golden Heart MC. Murs bought the first copy of Beautiful Mutant. Gadget taught me at Trebus how to be a musical student. Me and Maestro Fresh West used to spit sick a cappella verses to each other. I even danced to Vibrant Thing with Jay Dilla's mother. The one time I met Proof, I wish we got to talk longer, and honestly, Idea was the best freestyle cypher sparker. Thanks to Abstract Rude for letting me crash after I rocked LA's Project Blowed. And thanks to Vast and Vortal for letting me sleep in the box where Cannibal Ox was born. Mad peace and love to my sister Eternia. When we rocked SOBs in New York City, we were motherfucking microphone murderers. Around 636 MCs performed at the Hooch on Queen Street West. Peace to Alexis, Dorc, more or less, Egg, and Sunny. Our open mic in Divine Style was the best. Enough respect to Herbnet Records. Troopers and Offsides and me had fun on our Canadian tour. I get chosen for various blessings only because I'm so strange and so pure. Like the time Fife Dog got me to do Q-Tip's parts of Check the Rhyme. Or the time Q-Tip got me to do Fife Dog's parts of Check the Rhyme. I still wrecked my life, slamming hard into Sticky Fingers and Fredro Star. And this one Tret show with Naughty by Nature got me so hyped, my leg was scarred. That was at Circa, but I even played Asteroids inside the old Queen Street Club Massa. I must confess, I haven't been back out west to Vancouver since the death of Old Dirty Bastard. I met Voice to 5'9" and spitted my version of Eminem's Renegade. He said, you're dope, but do you know why you're rhyming every day? I rhyme to open human minds' hearts, totally connect to heaven's gate. I'm a living icon, god, and sonic monument of hip-hop in Canada. The first time I saw Raekwon in 1993, he wore the gold tarantula. The next Roots concert I watch will be officially number 21. I wish I got to see Jam Master Jay DJ and Adidas routines with DMC and Reverend Run. I met Russell Simmons the same day I met Chris Brown. The irony's so thick, I think I threw up a bit in my mouth. I'll awkwardly stop your dishonesty, a war hawk to hypocrisy. I've absorbed public injustices that Black Jesus might not believe. But I also seen Stevie Wonder play fingertips on his harmonica. And I saw Prince play Purple Rain once. His perfect grace turned a guitar into love. Y'all don't know my struggle to see Gil Scott-Heron's last Toronto concert at El Macombo. But I saw him with my raw eyes. In the same venue I saw Sean Price, Peace to P, and Buckshot Shorty. I sold them a 40 bag of weed in the Phoenix. Also at an Estero concert, me and Andre 3000 met in VIP and spent all night speaking. That was the last day I ever left home without a cell phone. Jean Grey showed me my first iPhone that I ever seen, but I think I'm in her quote-unquote friend zone. I actually met Talib Kweli 20 years ago in Los Angeles. Saw Black Star like 7 times until it truly felt like family biz. Tried to link up 2 rap god activists and vets, but I guess it's not happening yet. Yo, I wrote my first rhyme in 1991. Still never got a major label's interest to make the Mindbender show grow bigger. I won't fit with Dr. Dre or Shady on Interscope. Def Jam is so different than 94. Yo, I still think of building a story with the Rhymesayers or maybe RZA. So glad we got to link once to my brother Jay Electronica. But I came to be the greatest conqueror, or stay the god Allah of talking song. Till the universe praise my fate like Lahai in the Mazel Tov. Do I have any nostalgic regrets? Hell yes, and fuck no. Mindbender would have been so good. Signed to Def Jux, making music with El Producto. But the cosmic song stars were not aligned. I promised, I honestly tried. Sent 3 demos, yet only heard my unseen dreams echo. Business is my Achilles heel, but my brilliance is really real. Drizzy could put on for the city and sign me for a milli. Differently still. Or maybe I could sign to Brainfeeder and jam with Thundercat. Maybe I'll get 100 grand from Pornhub, cause I'm on another path. Make a monumental future from a crumbling past, if I'm lucky. Back when I was 20-something, I almost linked up with Chuck D. Met at the Million Man March, but the dream drifted apart. To build with black gods, I hope there's still a chance to give my vision of art. Crazy kids said I was hella lovely and radiant, like a Canadian Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Saw him last in Texas at South by Southwest. One day, maybe we'll do more than take a pic. All the domestic major labels treated Mindbender supreme like an alien. Well, yes, I'm a superstar from the new beyond, and my amazingness causes Matrix whipped brains to glitch. SBU was the next to blow on 4 Ways to Rock after the Sebutones. My 1997 friends were close enough to lend some hope. In some other dimension, my fun smile is in the Steal My Sunshine video. My Canadian rap song on-screen cameo count is about 54. I gave Toronto so much love that I never saw return. But I made so many incredible connections. I am known across the world. The black pornographic 40-year-old virgin, glowing happy with orgasmic horny golden magic. I'm a diamond human / rhyming unicorn. I could write a cute little poem to incite a nuclear war. Post-apocalyptic blooming rose out of the Queen Street West concrete. God body crossing like when I met Madame Amber Rose
naughty MMVA party. She said, Malcolm Lovejoy, that's a wonderful name. Living legend within a bigger legend, sex-eccentric percentage at least 108. Very soon cometh the day the general public will say, Mindbender is a motherfucking untouchable number, one of the greats. Now capturing maximum power and enormous fortune while romantically and sadomasochistically fucking the face and the tongue of the fame. Young Addy, Mustap, Puff Daddy, long time. Love been my government name. But a chunk of my brain is still a bumbleclot Jamaican runaway slave. You're in the presence of the best. General Zod level intense. Mindbender a rap god, but I'm better at sex. I said, you're in the presence of the best. General Zod level intense. Mindbender a rap god, but I started making music to impress women till they strip it naked. Cause I'm way better at giving rich shit than pure sacred worthy love the perfect girls in the world. Greatest sex, yes. What? Evacuate the planet. How am I feeling? Well, I ain't mad at you, but I am disappointed in your behavior. Tupac's hologram is more solid than y'all problematic haters. Hip-hop gained the world, but it lost its ghetto soul. It's like devils broke into heaven pretending selfishness is now accepted so they can embezzle theft of our central 4 elemental precious gold. Niet. You hear me? Me say, niet. My clever quotes are deaf exposed to the lesser men who ain't protect their necks so they get to choke on their own severed throat. I'm a legend so extra fresh and so clean, excreting gems from my nether hole. I'll forget more hip-hop special events and treacherous quotes than 85%ers gon' ever know. I observed the game, straight curved Canadian verbal invertebrates that could murder stages, serving papers and burning tires on liar perpetrators until I'm finally world league famous. But majors turned away certain great work, brain circuit breakers shamed like perfect strangers. But I'm creeping on a come up like some endangered species. We dreamed and created change until the states became filled with Drake impersonators. But that's just the surface layer. Mindbender the dragon flame trapped deep in a jade cavern, and still the most urgent danger invented since James Cameron sent a goddamn Skynet Schwarzenegger Terminator. I love the future from back. The 80s and 90s, DJs and rappers gave the highest standards of rhyming passion. Fuck y'all lazy, grimy half-wits. Whack kids ain't crisscross, but y'all make shit songs cause your tiny minds are backwards. Jokers and frauds have lowered the bar of normal and smart vocals in our supposedly socialist art. It's so far below us, it's used as the new pipes for toilets. When you flow, I'm nauseous. Oy vey noise, they so gross and bizarre. Hip-hop could be exploring anti-pop consortium meets Rococo Baroque, except it's totally not. So I'm a dark Napoleon overthrowing Queen Antoinette like plebes eat maggot bread or let them eat cock. I'm the icing on the pound cake and whipped cream pie flying in your devout face. Are you aware a clown can never wear a crown? Dishonorable, disgraced, RuPaul made Asian soldier dismissed about face. Homie, don't play that. Like beating weaklings is my evil fetish. I'll use a sock filled with rocks as a lethal weapon. Pterodactyl claws tear a rapper's jaws. Squadron bomb and seek and destroy all modern Neanderthals. Remember the dead and the irrelevant suggestion that I'm stuck in the past. Or get a psychokinetic invention shoved up your What if I was gonna say, under your dunce cap, trapdoor? Ha ha, surprise birthday, but you get nothing you asked for. Missile split atoms of massive hypocrites like tripping on acid and absent with Mr. Mixelplick. Sting the crimson-dipped fingertips of a conspicuous revisionist historian, cause the greatest story ever to never get printed is Mindbender's. The heaven trenches, flesh-embedded journalist curiously interested in 66 inches thick thinking dipped liquid kingdom trips and triplicates. Yin-yang, infinite wickedness. Like I love to motherfuck you simpletons with a sharp edge, while I lie back and sun you from the penthouse of my Oedipus complex. Rossclot Jamaican, PhD mailman, UPS, who on Tess? What's the result? Not positive. Dishonest kids talking shit like is Lonzo Ball gonzo on Molly, but y'all really not so slick. Sometimes the proper thing is just to let y'all rot in a communist brig. Now, what wrong part of the game is this, where rookie pawns peon the name of kings that made the things on which today's culture jumps off? Cha! No bratupsy. My zone don't condone y'all fuckery. You're so lucky my war dogs aren't hungry or starving to start something ugly. We're vegetarian, but still sell the heads of barbarians like Conan. Conduct the rest of your fucking life like you can never forget to know that. The masses eat rage and madness on a catastrophe daily habit. Man's his own most dangerous assassin, so evacuate the planet. Drink the contaminated acid rain. Think of the past that faith abandoned. Quick before existence can smash your brain. Evacuate the planet. The masses eat rage and madness on a catastrophe daily habit. Man's his own most dangerous assassin, so evacuate the planet. Drink the contaminated acid rain. Think of the past that faith abandoned. Quick before existence can smash your brain. Evacuate the planet. Masses eat rage and madness on a catastrophe daily habit. Man's his own most dangerous assassin, so evacuate the planet. Drink the contaminated acid rain. Think of the past that faith abandoned. Quick before existence can smash your brain. Evacuate the planet. The people cannot break the pattern, repeating savage ways and actions. The me can't even claim a fraction, so please evacuate this planet. The people cannot break the patterns, repeating savage ways and actions. The me can't even claim a fragment, so please evacuate the planet. CIA assassinates our chances to evade advancing plagues and famines. Tears evaporate in fear, my dear. Evacuate the planet. CIA assassinates our chances to evade advancing plagues and famines. Tears evaporate in fear, my dear. Evacuate the planet. CIA assassinates our chances to evade advancing plagues and famines. Tears evaporate in fear, my dear. Evacuate the planet. Why? Because it's worse than a state of emergency. It's American terrorism circling the world with 50 states of absurdity, times 50 ways to bigly burn your dreams and plans to be a man or human being that's simply breathing. Damn! Eat the spam, swallow the lies, until your impossible pride smashes into an obstacle that's called the immovable object that conquers the mind. It's brutal and usually constant, like Bart with a wrench and a dodgeball, revenge through the purest of neural bombardment. Yes, it's truly a problem to have too many options, but guess what? Death is the weapon selected, and you are the target. Connection is a blessed moment, so let's go all in. Investing your execution like you are a prophet, but not a psychic, because you never saw this coming. To steal your entire reality and everything else? It's a lot less than nothing. Meh. All day shrugging like Beyonce, cause your whole approach to existence is cheap and meaningless. As your charcoal heartbeat excretes a blip, I ponder, how does such extreme weakness even live? On a daily diet of 19 enormous little white lies. Like a CIA informant getting paid a fortune for sniffing white lines. It's worse, than an irreversible epidemic. It's an epic, fearless, vertical, never-ending, death-loving dream of money-greed's clusterfuckery with 6 billion ways of bumba-clean red rum. So when life gets drunk and so messed up, Father Time and Space comes to take you from Mother Nature's custody. Evacuate the planet! Evacuate the planet! Why? Because hip-hop is dead, but it's still alive, like a George Romero zombie. When it bites you, go prepare your body for a moral coroner. The venom-like devil fight destroying the heaven of God's dreams, shooting Cupid's broken arrow in an unholy terror party. Heroes become villains, or villains unwillingly reveal pure soul. Truth-served rumor dirt is worth gold, but block invasions, stock exchanges cause neighborhood world war. Do pure words choke on lies as they rise and emerge from your throat? I'm the proof, surprising you. Themyscira vengeance here is sheer force, giving your mind a higher view. From inside a noose! Maybe you weren't born to drop raw freedom anthems on magical rhythms. Maybe you were just born to be another cog in the rotting wheel of capitalism. I am Paul Robeson's reincarnated heart and soul evolving on an international mission as Renaissance goddess worshiper / rap philosopher expanding the galaxy's wisdom. And I'm not begging for forgiveness, and I'm not asking for permission. Vanity so humble, the ugly, lovely neutrality becomes a comedy that transforms into tragedy. Sadness feels. So I smoked garbage bags of weed till I floated up so much higher on a path to speed than Sandra Bullock. Gravity itself texted asking, "Are you mad at me?" I just sent the text back tomorrow like, "Nah, I'm just vexed enough to vomit from Earth's oxygen. Too large % of hot garbage songs, a bloated corpse is far more fresh." I'll give a nod of respect to the Walking Dead. Like it's so much worse than this fascism-drifting system in a state of emergency. It's a province of perversions reoccurring unworthy thieves' absurdity. Word on the street is MCs are trying to rhyme without even learning to speak. What part of the game is that? I call it game over. Fakers lack heart, so their brain just had a lame attack. As the light at the end of your life tunnel fades to black, you're surprised to be strangled by your guardian angel's hands. There ain't a chance the nameless creator reincarnates you back to life on earth as a pile of dirt, but I prefer you take a bath in a lake of gasoline lit on fire first. Naked as Satan chained your hands to your spinal cord. But I'm a whore with a dinosaur-sized diamond Schwartz, providing more lonely brides with hope than bribes from Michael Kors. Red wine and roses inspire vampire bite on throat, then grind her bones. I dive head first into thirst traps like Curse Splash. Girl, the cash splurge that Babylon won't let your ass earn? Well, sex work can help you get it faster, except you might have to disrespect a few jealous, pathetic bastards. No problem. Every job comes with some bullshit, but not at every job do you get to respond with a leather flog or a bull whip. And if mom and dad want to slander their daughter's plans to not become a college scholar or a Harvard grad, inform them that showbiz performances of her awesome ass or pop and rack may honestly be the most constant, solid path for dollars in this bad economy and probable job market crash. Middle class, shrinking fast, like Rick Moranis' kids that Disney snatched. In 2050, hellish cities struggle, starving. Got any blood to barter? Mothers and fathers rent out their son and daughter to the government to receive electricity and running water. Please prepare for your basic health to vanish from the invasive smell of contamination as you fail every second last attempt to breathe the air. Where's Jesus when you need him to turn greed into freedom? No, he didn't show for Y2K's Bible claims, so fascism's violent saints are feeling themselves hard being heathen demi-demons in the modern Garden of Eden. In my magnificently humble opinion, humans do not covet dominion over the land, sea, and air. Mother Nature should cut the tongue of religion to crush its corrupted hunger for children. Abandon the foster home called the globe, cause fixing it all is an impossible job for both an agnostic Muhammad and or an irresponsible God. So I'ma go to the moon before it gets ruined. No Space Force soldiers ordered by Soviet troops. 4-star review. Dude, I'm so much more than a dude. Assuming my gender? No, you're actually assuming my species. I'm one half human in heaven, one half a fusion of E.T. Omnisexual unicorn letting everlasting oppression illusions form by doing porn. Also to unlock the screwed-in door mind of a tiny clueless boy. The newest whoa. There's no truth to borders and stormtroopers give electrocution volts, so contemporary light sleepers snooze thinking they're truly woke. We're living in April Fool's cruelest joke. Check it. If Jesus Christ was just a nice story used to abuse control of the human soul, the putrid Pope and pupils got a 2,000-year-old stranglehold on the calendar, but the actual truth is, we all dance and cruise and float into the pure and known universal eternal movement void of the present connection to creation, where there's no ancient past or future close, except for what you choose to know. And how can you be certain? To me, since the Twin Towers fell in a self-generated terror circus, by a conspiracy to deny society's security of heaven, the intention to exit the surface dwellers' devil's verdict is hella urgent. Evacuate the planet, but not to colonize Mars. Let's not duplicate the human race. Aliens don't want problems like ours. Science's blind spots are sites that they've quite solved, with no religions or unholy systems to exploit goddesses and sodomize gods. Just hold the light of 9 stars inside of thy heart, as I prophesize art as the last form of salvation. Biblical promises shatter at the speed of Sandra Bland and Philando Castile's screaming sound breaking. Where's your God and Christ Almighty when white supremacy's venom is prematurely ending black bodies' presence on Earth nightly? You want to fight me? First, try to hit God. The truth might set you free, but I guarantee it will first leave you pissed off. Reality's a trick, John, that hits hard with the drunken fist of King Kong. It ain't pretty unless you're privileged like a rich, thin blonde. Well, I have no titties to squeeze, but if being a slut is a hustle, then I'm drizzling receipts about how I'm pimping with ease. More than the biggest religion and or pyramid scheme. Brilliance I breathe, build that willpowered on what year 0 our Egyptians achieved. My heart's definitive heat burns third eyes until you blink and you see an unlimited dream. Eclipsing the beach as the sands of time and space fade physically. So today I wish for upliftment across existence to all that live and believe and intimately listening to me. Give you the deepest gifts, vividly, differently, still ill MC spit digital 3D guillotines at the invisible, criminal, biblical beast. Every time I write greatness and violently ride the beat, I righteously engage rage against the anti-nigger machine. Until it's lynched in a tree. And then I kiss you to sleep for this miracle sweet journey into sound. Nirvana's goddesses brings us all more wisdom to teach. So I hope you survive life's war. Then find joy, enlightenment, and infinite love.